I am doing a 100% remodel and restoration of this 17-acre, 15-room, 5,000 square foot mansion that my great-great-grandfather bought 90 years ago for $7,000. When this house was built, it was one of the fanciest farmhouses in the United States. Over the last 90 years, it accumulated over 1 million pounds of scrap metal around the yard, and the house filled up with 70 years of not throwing anything away. As a result, the property became wore down and lost its crown of being one of the nation's fanciest farmhouses. Since I've moved in 5 years ago, I've got a lot done. I removed the junk from the yard, I re-sided the house, I built a wraparound porch, and we got to work up in the attic. We decided to tear out all the wood, suck out the old insulation, then we spray foamed everything. After that, we tore out the upstairs and downstairs hardwood floors, and then we completely demoed and spray foamed the main floor. So this brings us to today. The kitchen in the house was remodeled in the 1980s with these bright blue countertops. Today is the day. The bright blue countertops are going.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Cole.
Thank you.
You'll be fine. That's fine. That's okay. You got this, all right? You got this.
Thank you. We're also going to be tearing out the 1980s Sears catalog special cabinets, the beautiful backsplash that does not match the countertops or the cabinets, and we're also going to be getting rid of the wood paneling on the ceiling that does not match the wood paneling on this wall. With the help of my neighbor Justin and my friend Roman, we are going to be tackling the largest DIY project I have ever done. Welcome to the complete remodel and restoration of my family's mansion.
We made it. All it fit in the box here. Hopefully the bottom is not gonna fall out. What do you see there? Oh! That was easy. Oh yeah?
Wow, that looks so much different with that knee wall gone. No countertops. What'd you guys do? You didn't even tell me you were ripping them out. You go take 1 5-minute nap in the truck and you get all this done.
That was quite an experience. As you pull these sheets down, they're full of mice poop carcasses and fiberglass insulation. So as you pull it down, you're being rained on with all this stuff. Like with any other job, we're trying to be involved as little as possible and to stay away from the dirt and dust as far as possible. So to pull this insulation that's full of mice and dust and dirt and whatever it is, and that's right, you guessed it, remotely controlled insulation puller 2000. And you can definitely see the results, how well the insulation puller 2000 works. So if you're interested in this tool, go to cornstar.farm to pick up this merch.
Justin and Roman now have everything all the way exposed down to the studs, and we found some interesting things. I always get a kick out of it every time any contract or anything comes out. They just come walking in, and then they walk like, yeah, we're gonna rebuild this wall here. About 118 3/4 inches. They just like jot it down on a piece of paper and they somehow get it correct, but I don't get it.
It's not about what you're saying, it's about your appearance. So if you make yourself look important and just like use smart words, yeah, the load-bearing wall is sagging and I don't know how many years it's been doing it, so I'm sure it's doing about 16 of an inch each year, so which is exceeding the limits of the structure and the integrity of the wall. So we're gonna slap a couple 2x4s together, so that can be a good jack for our LVL that's gonna span in between 10 feet here. And yeah, let's get the materials ordered, sign this contract here for me, and we're gonna go from there.
That sounds kind of complicated. What's this gonna run a guy?
The range of $500 to 15 grand, and that we can pull it off, right?
Roman's been watching you a lot. So in all seriousness, we do have everything gutted out in here now, but we did find some interesting, we'll call them problems, workarounds. Number one, I found this to be kind of sketchy. The light that was
Wait.
Does it have a light on it?
Wait. Just kid safety.
Oh, thank you. I thought this was a little bit sketchy, but in the kitchen, we have some knob and tube wiring, original 1917 electrical fixtures here. And then my grandpa just kind of took these wires right here and literally just, oh, sorry, pointer, spliced them right into the knob and tube wiring. So here we thought we had updated electrical in the kitchen. Not the case. Y número dos, las escaleras in the entryway do not have any heat in them. So I never thought about this before, but the wall separating the entryway from the kitchen was this wall. This is insulated with loose fill rock wool insulation.
Cellulose.
This is cellulose?
Yeah. See little pieces of shredded paper?
This is different than what...
Yeah, this is unique to this house.
No, this is different than the other rooms in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's probably was done whenever they remodeled the kitchen.
Interesting. Okay, so this, forgive me, Roman, this is cellulose loose fill insulation, and then what we have in the exterior walls
Correct.
is rock wool.
Correct.
Am I right, Roman?
Yes.
Got it. So now this opened up a more bigger can of worms for us because we thought we could just tear out this wall and be exposed right into the entryway, but we have to get this insulation vacuum in here. So we can do this wall, we can do the exterior walls of the house, and we can also do the staircases. So this kind of limits us on our ability to get all the rooms opened up now because we don't have the insulation vacuum here. So we're gonna be limited just to the kitchen and getting this bathroom wall knocked out now. However, the insulation inside this wall is not our only problem. At the top of the chimney, we have the floor joists, these bad boys that tie into it. Well, we're gonna be taking the chimney out, so these floor joists that are supported off the side of the chimney right now, we're gonna have to build a little bridge right across where this chimney used to be, and then we're probably gonna have to put in new boards right here. Since 1917, when this house was built, there's only been one room in the house that's actually been updated, and that was the kitchen. So besides our top light not being updated, it was falsely updated. The light switches, the plug-ins we had in the kitchen were put in the 1980s. Everything else downstairs was just super sketchy knob and tube wiring, and oftentimes there was just one outlet per room. And so we've been needing to plug in power tools and charging stations and that kind of thing, and we've been utilizing the kitchen for that. But now that we're in the kitchen and we're actually starting to tear this stuff apart.
Sorry, I'll call you back. We need to get rid of this outlet, but we need outlet in the house because we only have 3 outlets left in this house. So our solution, since we're not gonna be doing anything to exterior wall, the thought was that we're just gonna install it somewhere on the exterior wall.
Hey Roman, I have a question for you. If you and Justin decided to put this on the exterior wall, what's wrong with that outlet?
Haha! I'm happy you were late today. It's already live, Cole. I found the fuse for it because we unplugged every single fuse in the 10 sub panels that are existing in this house. So I located this wire and put the fuse in it, so it's working now.
So do we need to move it from the kitchen, or can we just use that one?
We can just, well, we need to move our charging station there now.
Okay, so we just gotta simply unplug it.
That one?
Actually, that one might be bolted to the wall.
Look at that bolt there.
Get the bolt holding it on. We've discovered some problems now and things that we need to do, but Justin's actually the GE involved here. GE. Come on. So what are we gonna be doing, Justin? What's the plan for today?
We're gonna get the shower out of here, this lavatory out of here, the toilet out of here, and all the trim work, and start getting it.
So while Justin is working on this, I'm gonna do what I do the best, break things.
Okie dokie, well let's pop the main water off and we're ready to go.
Let's move some stuff out of the way again so we can start busting our wall. Now we have a dump truck parked right outside the window. We're gonna be more efficient now, Cole. A little lesson time. You can see that in the past they used, I would call it a cement board backer, but it was custom made by nailing the mesh to the lath and then applying this the mortar, cement based mortar over it. But about 30 or 40 years ago, according to Justin, we started seeing the actual cement board that looks like drywall gypsum board. Cement board, so people could get away doing this.
Got it.
Oh, I hate when they get done. Justin is working on destroying the bathroom. He got the sink out, he got the toilet out. Now he has almost finished tearing out the shower. I think we're making a good time. Justin is ahead of his schedule. I'm doing pretty good on that wall. Maybe we'll pick up extra projects today.
Today marks 1 month of starting construction on the house, and when we started, Roman was like, well, who's the GE of the project, thinking the GE was the GC, the general contractor, so now we just joke, it's the GE.
Can you just figure out on yourself? Yeah, and yeah, tell him to clean that area up too. It's a weekend ahead, unless, is he gonna work Saturday too? Oh, anyway, I'll call you back. I'm busy here too. Sorry, guys.
We're making pretty good progress now. We just had to get basically room to kind of work in here, and we had just a little bit of little stuff to pull off this wall. We got that all down. We got the floor cleaned up. Justin's been pulling all the toilet, sink, got the shower out. So now this room is pretty much ready to start knocking some of this lath down and plaster. Okay, Roman and I are gonna go take lunch.
You and Roman are gonna tear that chimney down.
Cole is gonna do the closet.
The closet's gonna pretty much take out this entire area here all the way down to the window. So I'm gonna be working in there because this area is gonna be opened up and we're eventually gonna be moving these walls. But before we can do any wall moving, we need to see what we have. And this has always been undercover, so we really don't know what's there. Who knows? We might even find hidden treasure.
So that leaves me with no choice but do the chimney.
Yep, it's gonna be easier for two of you though, so you don't have to throw the bricks down.
Nothing is hard for me.
You get to take the chimney down. I'll take lunch.
I'll go get lunch.
Have I just been scammed or something? While Cole is away grabbing us lunch, I thought I'll give him a helping hand and start tearing this closet out. Okay, lunchtime. Oh, it's ice cream Friday. Thank you, Cole.
Yeah. Okay. When you did it?
Cole, you know that you only have 1 hour to finish this up? Why you're not going from here into there?
We get paid by the hour.
So while Cole is working over there, I'm not understanding why we're setting goals for a day and then he does something like this where you can clearly show him the better way of doing things and he's just ignoring and saying we're getting paid by the hour. I understand that, but we need to hit deadlines also and be on schedule with this project. I think I need to talk to our general contractor, Justin, and figure out what we can do with this issue. What are we gonna do with Cole? Because we set a clear goal for today, right? Yeah. To finish certain things, and then I tell him there is a more efficient way of doing it. Let's do it this way, and he's like, we get paid by the hour.
Cole said that?
Yeah. And I understand we get paid. Yeah, true, but we get paid by the hour, but yet we also need to meet deadlines and hit our goals.
Who's setting deadlines? He's the boss. If the boss ain't setting deadlines.
Well, no, we're the team. We agreed earlier that we're gonna finish this today.
Okay, well.
What are we gonna do with that?
You don't have to work double time. Work harder.
Well, I have family too. My wife is waiting for me. Hi, honey. He's no help. Thank you, Justin. Well, if you guys have any advice, solution, that's clearly an issue. How's it going?
Oh, hey, Roman. I just thought of something. Why haven't we been hitting from the inside of the closet when we can just go on this side?
I'm so confused. I am getting ready to take down the chimney, but before I start doing that, I need to make sure there is some support for these two joists. I know there is not much weight there, plus the flooring is actually serving as a support, but we just want to make sure it's not gonna move, shift or anything. So we're gonna be making a T. We're gonna call it T-beam. So we have our T-beam made. Actually, in Ukrainian it's gonna be a tavr. Now our joists are supported and we can start take the chimney down.
We got the kitchen all ripped apart, cabinets down, blue countertops gone, ceiling down, chimney down. We got the bathroom all exposed. Look at this. There's no privacy anymore in here. That's not a very good thing, but we don't even have a toilet in here anymore. No more shower, no more sink, wide open walls. We're gonna be tearing out this wall. We're gonna be tearing out that wall. Kitchen, it's gonna be a big wide open space. The plan is to have that wall taken out all the way over to the exterior wall of the house over there, as well as that bathroom wall. So this is gonna be one big open kitchen that just bleeds right through over here into this room. So this wall is going to be completely disappearing. What do you think, Roman?
It looks much bigger now. But yet the house overall looks smaller because you can see from exterior wall to exterior wall.
So we anticipated insulation to be in that exterior wall and that exterior wall, but we did not anticipate anything to be in this wall, which they must have put it in the 1980s when they remodeled the kitchen, and they also must have blew some in the ceiling in the bathroom. So because of that, we ended up deciding to get the chimney pulled down. You can see Roman's support right there where it used to be tied into the chimney. Now he's got that T-support that's holding those floor trusses up there. And then we also decided we were gonna pull this hallway closet out right here. So now we have a way more spacious space. Those things did take us a little bit longer than anticipated, so we still have all the plaster and the lath inside the stairwell here, but we're gonna have to save that one for another day. But all in all, we got an incredible amount of stuff done today. This was one of those daunting tasks that really none of us were looking forward to. Just the demolition that we've been doing over the last month in general has been something we've not really been looking forward to, but we're doing it because once we get that done, we're gonna be able to start a full restoration process of the house, start building things back better than that they've ever been. And that's what we're super excited about. So, with that being said, we're tired. Don't forget to check out the link in the description or head to cornstar.farm. Pick up some merch if you want to help support the project. Otherwise, this is all we got for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.